Hi and welcome back. If you're watching this, you're probably familiar with the symptoms of perimenopause and postmenopause, the mood swings, the forgetfulness, the anxiety, all of that. Well, this is a story of how all those things came together to make the perfect storm for me at work. So this happened about 3 years ago when I had to buy 3 dozen custom bed sheets for a guest house which we used at work. No big deal. I went about it in my usual fashion. I had been to the rooms where the sheets will be used and I had seen the color of the curtains and blankets, so I had a pretty good idea of the color of the sheets that would match the rest of the decor. So I went off shopping, and after a little search in the stores, I found a fabric, which I felt matched the rest of the room. Great! So I placed the order for 3 dozen sheets with matching pillowcases. Task accomplished. I checked that box. All was good and I forgot about it. A few days later, I get a call from the seller. I remember I was outside the office at the time, already feeling quite flustered, about something which I can't quite remember now. And I was trying to multitask while taking the call. Biggest mistake ever. The seller says the fabric I had chosen wasn't enough for 3 dozen bed sheets, so I had to choose another fabric. The seller sent some pictures to my phone. After looking through so many options, I select what I think would be a suitable replacement and once again forgot all about the whole thing. 3 days later, the bed sheets arrived. I opened the package and my jaw literally dropped. I saw 3 dozen sheets in the most hideous cockroach brown and off-white color. It looked something like the picture that you see on the screen. I couldn't see anything. I looked at my message history, just to make sure I didn't choose something different. But alas, this was what I chose. It was all I could do to help myself from screaming out loud. It was bad enough that the sheets were so ugly, but they didn't even match the decor of the rest of the room. I had to pay for the cockroach brown sheets out of my own pocket, knowing I would never use them, and then ordered another set for the office. Thankfully, this time I got it right. That was a crazy experience for me. Since then, I've been much more careful about making decisions, and I learned that I can't trust myself to make decisions in a hurry anymore. This was such a shocker for me because I'd never made a mistake on this scale in the past. It was almost like I was in a haze when I made the decision and then was snapped back to the cruel cockroach brown reality. Honestly, it felt like what I had heard about before, about your village people having your remote control. So that's my story. Just another day in the life of a woman going through perimenopause at work. My last video was exploring perimenopause in the workplace, and this is another example of what women go through. I took a look at Reddit and saw so many other experiences of women like me at work. Someone said, I keep making mistakes at work, dumb ones, and that is not usual. I really think I'm suffering from lack of mental clarity. Another said, sadly, I had my chance at my dream job as CFO, but I lost it because I fell asleep during a Zoom call this past summer. It was only for a few seconds, but it was noticed. And from yet another, yes, I really feel like I can't keep up and it's affecting my work. I miss things, forget to respond to emails, etc. I'm exhausted all the time, can't stay organized. Reading complicated material is hard. It's all the same story and many of us are living through it. Hopefully, as awareness about menopause increases, things will become easier for us women at work. For tips to help with menopause at work, click here to watch this video. What crazy work experiences have you had due to perimenopause or postmenopause? We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, be your sister's keeper.